Hey everyone, Zane here. So, second video time, and I've been kind of struggling to think. I've got all these stupid ideas to talk about. What should I go for next? But then I remembered. All right, the Fallout TV show ended yesterday. I should talk about Fallout for fun little algorithm engagement. So my experience with Fallout began in 2020, end of 2020. I had just gotten my first gaming PC earlier this year. No, it's not a PC, it's a laptop. My first gaming laptop earlier this year. And it was around October of 2020 when H Bomber Guy released his Fallout New Vegas video. And it really intrigued me because I was always a fan of H Bomber Guy for quite a while now. And I was like, oh wow, this game looks really fun. I should play it. And lo and behold, I go on Steam like later in the day, and I see, oh hey, Fallout New Vegas is on sale, 75% for the entire game. So obviously I snatched that up. And okay, now it's time to talk about my first playthrough of Fallout New Vegas for some context. When I first played Fallout New Vegas, I basically was gonna be a murder hobo. I knew nothing about the game or the lore or anything. So I was like, okay, I don't care. I'm gonna blast everyone in the face. Pause. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And it's gonna be real cool. So yeah, I just made my character stats, gave myself I don't even know what stats I assigned. It was just like random, what I thought was cool. Definitely not optimized like how I would do it now. But yeah, immediately out of the tutorial, I fight the powder gangers, and I'm and past the powder gangers, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna catch some real smoke. And I catch that smoke when I get to the NCR checkpoint in Prim, and I'm like, you get the NCR like, you can't go. This is a restricted area or whatever. And I'm like, screw you. And I killed them. And I killed them. And that obviously put up like, oh, you're hated by the NCR now. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm gonna keep going. So naturally I keep progressing the quest forward. And eventually I get to Novak. But before and immediately outside Novak, I am beset by an NCR Ranger force, and they're like, "You, you're bad. You've caused problems for us. You better fix it, or we're gonna come for you." And I'm like, "Wow, that's pretty bad. I guess my actions have consequences." And it doesn't end there, because when I go to the top of the Dinky the dinosaur, Boone, whom I don't even know is a companion at the time, says, "I don't want to talk to you. You're not a fan of the NCR, and I'm not a fan of you. So you better leave." And it was like, and I'm like, man, all of my these are the actions of my consequences coming to bite me. And so at that point, I'm freaking out. There's gonna be a death squad coming to kill me, and this guy won't talk to me. And I'm like, oh man, I gotta fix my reputation. Luckily, just up the road a bit is Helios 1. And I just go through that quest because I heard that it actually gives a lot of good NCR reputation. Well, I assume so at least. It was like, oh, it's an NCR stronghold. There has to be NCR quests. And I'm like, and I struggled going through this quest because it was like, by that point, I had put a lot of my points into guns. So I no science, no speech, no repair, no nothing. I'm just struggling through this entire thing. But I do eventually make it to the top of Helios, and I give the energy to the NCR. And this, I think this like makes my reputation like decent. I can't remember what it did or if I did like another side quest after this, but that was the Helios quest was the moment I really got New Vegas. It was the, oh wow, my choices have consequences, but this does not mean it's the end. And I have multiple ways to solve this problem, even though I spec my character into just guns. So yeah, yeah, it was that point on where New Vegas really hooked me. After that, I basically 100%ed the game. I did all the DLCs. I, like a maniac, decided to collect every single unique weapon in the entire game, except you can't really because one is Wild Wasteland exclusive, and I didn't pick that on my first run, so whoops. But yeah, it was finishing New Vegas for the first time had to have been the most fun thing ever. Like, you know how people say, "Oh, I wish I could forget doing so and so just so I could have the high of playing this, of doing this again." That's kind of New Vegas for me. Like, I didn't get it, obviously. I thought, oh, this game's gonna be a little silly. You've got like you got Roman people. You got the Romani, not the Romans here. Why did I say Romans? Yeah. You've got Caesar's Legion, who are just LARPers in football armor, and you've got super mutants, which I did not know were meant to be an allegory for trolls at the time. And I was like, okay, I'm not sure I'm really going to be getting into this. But it was really at Helios, where I really got it. It was like, it was like that giant light bulb in my head, just boom, and I just instantly got hooked after that. After that, so after finishing New Vegas, I really had two pathways to go down. I could either play Fallout 3 and 4, which were also 3D Fallouts, or I could play Fallout 1 and 2, which were isometric, but I heard people say that, oh, the tone is actually a lot more similar in 1 and 2 compared to 3 and 4. And at the end of the day, it really came down to one thing: money. I I did not have the money to buy Fallout 4. I certainly did not have the money to buy Fallout 3, but I did have the money to buy a pack which contained Fallout 1, Fallout 2, and Fallout Tactics. So I was like, oh, it's a pretty good deal for free games. I'll take it. And that really set me on, and that really put me on the path to just getting into the lore of Fallout and just enjoying isometric CRPGs in general. Because after I played Fallout 1 and 2, I played a lot of old school isometric RPGs. Like, we're talking Underrail, Atom RPG, Divinity Original Sin. There's so many that I don't really think I could name off the top of my head, but I could actually make a video just talking about it later down the line. That would be fun. Just another brain fart of me reminiscing about these games. But man, Fallout 1 and 2, I still like Fallout 1. I like Fallout 1 more than Fallout 2, which I feel is a controversial opinion to a lot of people. Because, oh, Fallout 2 is bigger and it's better. It's got all these cool companions. But I like Fallout 1's story. Like, Fallout 2 and Fallout 1 are not the same game. Even though they run on the same even though they run on the same engine, they are fundamentally different in in how they approach comedy, in how they write certain lore, and how they rewrite certain lore. And I just like Fallout 1's more concise darker story. Like like the main villain is the main villain of the master is just so sympathetic, and he's so like you kind of get it, but you're also like you're clearly crazy. I gotta stop you. But you can also kind of see, oh, I kind of get why he's like this, you know. Meanwhile, Fallout 2, Meanwhile, Fallout 2's antagonist is kind of like, oh, we're we're the fascist military guys. We're gonna. It's like, oh hey, we're the fascist military guys. We're gonna have the power armor that every racist person is going to have on their profile picture for the rest of the fandom's life. And don't get me wrong, I like the Enclave as like an evil faction, but I don't think they I don't think they really trump the Master, except Frank Horrigan. Frank Horrigan's pretty cool because well, he's just an absolute beefcake, and I like characters with big muscles. I don't know what to say, but yeah, that's kind. Ever since then, I've just been consuming more content about Fallout, reading up on the lore, watching YouTube videos, but never really delving into Fallout 3 or 4 or even 76. I have never even delved like even with the TV show, I have not delved into that because one, I kind of want to watch it with my girlfriend. Two, I just don't really have the interest right now. Like it looks good. The production quality is really good. I Walter Goggins, I've known of him before because I used to watch him in Vice Principals back in the day, and I'm like, that's the Vice Principals guy. He was with Danny McBride in that for like a while. But yeah, I don't think I have anything against the show. It's just I don't know. I don't have any interest for it. But if I do watch it in the future, I'll probably make a video about it. So yeah, that's my little. That's kind of how I got into Fallout. I'm curious to see what other people have. I'm. I guess most people would have probably got into it from Fallout 4, considering that's like the one that Bethesda keeps updating and ruining for for profit. You know, like I'll probably talk about that another day. But yeah, thanks for listening to this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye, everyone. Take care.